P3 for 7 8.5-inch rose medallion porcelain plates. I am selling these individually on eBay, as I am a series of about 125 pieces in total. There was another video with spending a couple of minutes on the entire group that you just saw here, and I'm making videos on each of several subgroups. This subgroup being 7 very similar plates. I will go through them one at a time and give you an idea of the condition. This is therefore item 1 in video P3. In the auctions on eBay, I'm identifying each item with that kind of reference. Item number and then the video number. This one is P3 for plates. Running my thumb around, found that's the easiest way. I feel no evidence, and I see no evidence of any kind of a nick there. These have all the characteristics typical of rose medallion: people, birds, the peonies. I'm probably murdering the name. I'll just call it the flower, and the gold edging. I'm sure that's not real gold in there, or in here in the ring. They also seem to have this ring in the middle too, as well. Both not just teacups, but big plates as well. So these have no markings on the back, other than the occasional pits and paint splotches that are typical of these handmade units. All of what you see, the green, the little nick or the bump right there, that's all under the enamel. I would call this one undamaged. So that's item number 1. And the lack of any, the stamping of the country of origin on the back indicates that this plate and this entire group was imported to the United States before 1890. They have been in my extended family for 50 years. Second item, similar, but the two of them have some differences here. This is unit 2 for video P3. Push one aside here, bring 2 up the front. I thought I felt something there. Nope. What that was a little bit of a bump. These are handmade, so you'll see some variability in the width, even by, I mean, we're talking fractions. Now there's this very, very slight, yes, okay, there's a small chip on that one. Now, however, the colors are more vivid than P1, and the faces are very easy to make out. Back to Unit 1 here. Faces are still, you can still make them out, but some have faded over the years. I find it amazing, these things, if the web is to be believed, and I had heard this from my extended family, these are all over 110, actually close to 120 years old now. Porcelain. I find it a miracle that any of them are still are unbroken. So, item number 2 in video P3 had that very, very tiny rough spot, chip, whatever you want to call it. Let me take it out of there so I'm not doing anything. Run the finger around again. Now I can't even find it. Oh, there it is. Very difficult to see. Practically impossible to see. Well, trust me, it's right there. Item number 2. Item number 3. Okay, running the finger around. Slight roughness there, but not a chip. Faces, eyes, and to most extent the nose and mouth you can make out. I don't think the focus is doing real well with the iPhone. Typical back, that's not dirt, that's actually under the enamel. So that was item number 3. Item number 4. Again, this is video P3 for 7 8.5-inch plates. This one is among the most vivid with the faces. bumps. Interesting. These are handmade, and you see evidence of it all the time. No marking on the back. That's a, I guess they call it a pip. It's actually a bump up right there in the center. Item number 4, no damage. Moving to item number 5. This one is a little faded compared to 4. I don't know how well that'll show up. The faces are definitely more faded, and the unit does have a couple of nicks around the edge. This is Unit 5 of Video P3. That's not, that's just color. That is the ridge. This one has a few bumps. Okay, this is plate number 5. Plate number 6. Distinct faces there. You can see on all these the it's recessed. This kind of drops right down there. Let's see if it, yeah, that makes it clear. See what I mean? Down on the back, pits and so forth, but no country of origin. So this is an old one. A little rough there. That looks like a very, it's not so much a chip as a little gouge. An even smaller gouge. I just felt something here. That's rough right along there. That does have a chip there. So that is unit 1, 2, 3. This is number 6. And we did have a couple of chips around the edges on that. Move that out of there so it don't damage anything. And the last one, item number 7. Faces are pretty distinct. Amazing how different it looks depending on how the light is hitting it. I at first thought this was, yes, the orange is not as vivid as number 6, for example. But that's just a different color. I don't know that it's fading. It's just it was just different because the faces still look great. This is number 7, and this has a chip right there. Little tiny something there. Rough here. Looks like the paint is worn away in several spots right along here. And again. So this guy has seen some little bit of, it's showing his years a little bit. But again, keeping in mind this is 120-year-old porcelain, I find it pretty remarkable. Hope that's a help. If you're interested in any of these units, please bid, and have a look at my other ones. Thanks.